Three random people not gonna tell the same lie, okay? So it's probably true, man. It's probably not the world hating on you, it's probably you. Rethink your strategy, regroup, take that criticism and use it to shape and mold your product or service for the future so you can do better. Because at the end of the day, if you're selling something, you need to sell something that people want. You need to sell something that people buy. What's going on, everybody? What's up, money made people? Money made men and women manifesting that wealth, manifesting their millions. What's going on? Hey, real quick, let me tell y'all something. Everybody like to, scream and holler, oh, I got haters, oh, I got haters, oh, I got haters. But you don't always have haters. I'm gonna tell you the difference. We're gonna go over the difference between a hater and a real friend. Somebody that's throwing shade and somebody that's giving you realistic advice and real criticism to help you critique what you're doing and do what you're doing a whole lot better. See, we got this thing called ego, right? We have our dreams, we got our goals, we want to do what we're doing. And when you start a business, that's your baby right there. That's your little baby. You know what I'm saying? If somebody walked up to you and said you had an ugly baby, you will feel some kind of way. But what if the baby really ugly though? I mean, be honest, man, you know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. Everybody's beautiful in the eyes of the Lord, but I'm not the Lord. Beauty in the eye of the beholder. I don't behold. But okay, so think about it, right? You have to put your pride to the side and take your ego out the situation. If you have somebody that's giving you logical criticism, and you really have to put your ego to the side and look at this realistically, okay, real talk, is this person just throwing shade, or are they just literally being opinionated and just trying to tell me what I can't do? Or are they trying to point me towards a better solution? Are they trying to point me towards a better route? Are they trying to point me towards a better avenue? And that's one of the most critical differences between a hater and somebody that's giving you criticism and critiquing you. You know what I'm saying? A hater, they just don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you do nothing. They don't want to see you do nothing that they can't do. They trying to keep you where they at. They trying to stunt your growth. Somebody that's giving you criticism, they not necessarily trying to keep you down. They're trying to keep you from wasting time and making an unnecessary mistake. They're trying to give you an outside opinion. They're trying to help you get that bird's eye view because, they see it differently than you do. You know what I'm saying? They see it differently than you do. So they just trying to help you out. But that's really what it comes down to. Are they giving you logical, reasonable criticism, or are they just throwing unnecessary shade? Especially if it's unwanted. Usually a hater, they'll just pop up. You didn't even ask them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Typically, when somebody hating, they'll ask you. They'll be like, oh, so how's your little business going? Or how's your little thing going? Because literally, they want it to be little. They don't want to see you be big. They don't want to see you be great, right? So they'll be all usually a hater, they'll start the conversation. But somebody that's giving criticism, normally either you all are discussing it or you ask them, hey, what do you think about X, Y, and Z? Typically, if you ask somebody what they think about something and they give you some feedback, just because y'all don't agree doesn't mean they hating on you. Just because they don't like it doesn't mean they hating on you. Everybody not hating on you, bro. Your mixtape probably really trash. You probably really can't rap. Come on, man. Put your pride to the side, man. Take your pride out the situation. And another way that you'll know if it's hate or if it's constructive criticism, if you ask at least three random people, right, the same thing, and you get similar answers and they are covering the same, the same basic bullet points, three random people not gonna tell the same lie, okay? So it's probably true, man. It's probably not the world hating on you, it's probably you. Rethink your strategy, regroup, take that criticism and use it to shape and mold your product or service for the future so you can do better. Because at the end of the day, if you're selling something, you need to sell something that people want. You need to sell something that people buy. So use that criticism in order to further develop your brand and further develop your product, so that way you don't waste a bunch of money down the line trying to do something, waste a bunch of time and resources trying to do something that don't nobody really want. Honestly, constructive criticism is one of your best tools and one of your greatest assets ever. You always want to be critiquing and making sure that your product stays relevant and desirable to your market, to your audience, to your public. Get your feelings up out of it. It's not for you. It's not about if you like it. You're not buying your own product. It's not for you. You need to make sure that your audience likes it. You need to make sure that your market likes it. You need to make sure that your customers like it. So they'll keep coming back and they'll tell other people about it. So keep that in mind. Everybody's not hating on you. Everybody's not hating on you. Learn to put your pride to the side and take you some constructive criticism so you can construct some millions.